Let me see. I wonder if we're live. Are we live? Let me know if we are. Let me know if we are. I'm waiting for your confirmation. But I do think that we are live. Looks like it. Thanks, Kamfei, for confirming. Wonderful. Welcome to Mitsukoshi-mae, which is the name of this station. And it means in front of Mitsukoshi, which is this luxury department store here. And this, my friends, is where I started. I don't know if this is actually the exact location. I'm not sure about that, but it's pretty much where I started my first live stream ever, which was exactly 5 years ago today. 5 years. 5 years is a long time. And yeah, over here is Nihonbashi, which is a pretty famous landmark. And I heard that actually they're planning to remove this highway and open up the bridge again. I guess they will put the cars underground or something. Anyway, 5 years is a long time. I can't believe it myself. It was like just a week or two ago, I was like looking at my archive, and I was like, I wonder how long it is now. Maybe it's almost like 3 years since my first live stream. And then I checked and it was like, oh, it's 5 years. It was 2020, which is crazy. Anyway, that first live stream was from here to Akihabara. So of course, that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing today as well. And on the way, I will also tell you about do a little new gear reveal. Something that might surprise some of you and hopefully also excite many of you. I'll show it to you later. Anyway, I'm just waiting for the traffic light to turn green, and then I will cross and start the walk. Akihabara is that way. Also, for your information, it is a lovely summer day. Oh, it's so sunny, so you can't even see what my watch is showing. I can't see it myself either. Have to check on my phone instead. But yeah, it's a lovely, typical Japanese Tokyo summer day. It's currently 29 degrees and humidity is a wonderful 84%. It actually dropped a little bit. It was 95 this morning when I checked before I left my house. So very, very humid. Heat is actually not that bad. It will get much hotter in another month or so. Yeah. And of course, because this is such a special day, I'm actually wearing not just pink shorts, but actually also a pink t-shirt with lovely sweat stains already starting to appear. So double pink. Oh wow, thank you, Brad. Whoa, new gear. We finally filled up that supercar to get the Bugatti. Thank you so much, Brad. Wow, it's very generous. And thank you, Eric, as well, for your super chats. Thank you. It's very nice of you. So I've been a bit quiet. I haven't done any live streams or posted anything in a week, which is a little bit long by my standards. Sorry about that. I was quite busy last week with work, and I've also been shooting a few videos that I haven't published yet. As I mentioned before, I'm kind of trying to build up a little archive of videos because I'm going to Sweden in just 2 weeks. So I want to have some stuff to publish on the channel. And I've also been spending a lot of time kind of thinking about new concepts and where I want this channel to go in the future when I'm back from Japan, back from Sweden, back in Japan again, which will be late August. Yeah, double pink. Two slightly different nuances, pink and pink. But yeah, hope you like that. And the pinkest guy in what is this area called again? Oh wow, I haven't seen this. They're actually building, this must be the new Tokyo torch. It's gonna be the highest skyscraper in Tokyo when it's done. But now they've actually progressed a while. I haven't been to this part of Tokyo in a long time. And now it's like this building just becomes a wall. It's quite imposing and quite impressive. Sorry, I forgot the name. Nihonbashi, I guess, is the name of this area. Yeah. I'm the pinkest guy in Nihonbashi. Thank you, Tesco. Thank you, the G-Man AG. And everybody else. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking. Thank you for super chatting. It's very nice of you. Will there be any chance of a couple of live streams out of Sweden? Yeah, I think so. I think I will make a few videos when I'm in Sweden, but of course I will post those on my Sweden channel. So make sure to follow that if you haven't already. TE in Sweden. I created that one because a lot of people got so offended when I posted Sweden videos here on this channel and started unsubscribing and sending kind of rude comments. So I figured, okay, let's separate the Sweden content. I might rebrand that to like TE in Europe or something later. We'll see. Let's go down and have a look at this nice little shrine here. Muromachi. Thank you, Taira. Yeah, that's probably the neighborhood name. That's right. Lots of fancy stores around here. Can you share the link of the Sweden channel? Not right now, but I think it should be linked in the video description, hopefully. If not, just search for TE in Sweden and you should find it. It has the same channel logo as this channel, which should make it relatively easy to identify. Happy anniversary. Yeah, thank you. It's a bit windy today, but hopefully my mic is blocking out the wind sounds. It's actually a little bit of rain right now. Not too distracting though, but and it looks like it will just be very brief because the sky isn't particularly, I mean, it's cloudy, but the clouds aren't too heavy. Vidya, thank you. Yeah, you've been with me for a long time. Thank you. So any chance you will be in London for streaming? No plans to go to London this summer. Sorry. We haven't really planned much traveling this year. We'll see. But we're actually renting a house in Strängnäs, that little small town where we lived when we were in Sweden. So the plan is just to kind of take it relatively easy, and well, we both have a little bit of work in Stockholm, so we will go there, but otherwise no international trips are planned right now. But I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. It might happen, we don't know. See, in 5 years time you made so many friends from all over the world. It's so amazing. I mean, yeah, it is. That's the biggest reward of doing this. To have this great community of people, and knowing that whenever I'm in the mood for a walk, I can be quite confident that there will be someone willing to join me on that walk. So that's very good. Thank you, Book. Thank you so much for the super chat. I should come to this part of Tokyo more often actually. It's a very nice area to walk. I love how the sidewalks are so wide, and there's quite a lot of interesting architecture. So it's quite enjoyable to walk here. And it's actually a very... I do have a camera in my pocket, in my bag right now, but I don't have it up. But I feel like maybe I should, because it is a very nice neighborhood for like street photography, with all these straight lines and interesting patterns. But I actually plan on, after this live stream, I plan to record another video where the camera will be get more use. So today, for this one, I'm just shooting with my mobile phone. You don't look a day older than you did 5 years ago, T. Nigpost, thank you, but I'm not sure about that. If you look closely, you will see that the number of gray hairs on my head has exploded. Me and my wife, so we actually celebrated six or seven, depending on how you count, wedding anniversary the other week, and we were looking at some old photos from one of the trips, the first trips we did together, and we both said like, oh, we look so young. There is quite a difference actually, but maybe not enough to distinguish clearly in the occasional mirror reveals that I do, but if you look close you would see how I've aged. It's very windy, but yeah, I'm hoping that the mic is doing an okay job. Yes, Daniel and Yuka, I would love to see you guys as well. Lemmy, hello, hisashiburi. Thank you. How are you? Gabriel Martins, thank you. Congrats, T. I've been busy these days, not even finished the recent train line walk stream, but needed to stop and participate in this one. Thank you so much. Thank you. And B. James, thank you. Iced Coffee Fund, yes, definitely. Weather like this definitely calls for some iced coffee. Maybe once we reach Akihabara, I'll sit down somewhere and grab a coffee and show you my new piece of gear. And it's funny, I actually, 5 years into streaming, I finally gave in to a pretty common request that I get, and I ordered a certain thing that I need to make a certain type of videos that I've been very reluctant to make, but that I might try in the near future. I will not tell more than that for now, but once we arrive to Akihabara and I have time to sit down, I will show it to you. I'm just getting back to the blonde of my youth. I wish. But it's okay. I don't mind my gray hairs too much. Baby schedule for July 18. Yeah, I will be in Sweden by the time your new family member arrives. But yeah, let's see if we can have time to meet up. Maybe I can make it to the northern parts of the town at one point, because it's been a while. I've been staying so much in my local area, and maybe getting to this part, Akihabara, like central Tokyo, I've been a bit, but haven't been anywhere further north. So let's see if we can make that happen. Only Cones, yeah. Everybody's favorite website. By everybody, I mean everybody watching this channel. And probably no one else in the entire world. So you started during the COVID era. Yeah, pretty much. 5 years ago was like when, I guess, yeah, I actually looked at my first stream and I could clearly hear that I was wearing a mask. I mean, the channel has been around for a little bit longer, but I think I started the channel in 2017 or 18. But yeah, live stream started in the COVID era. And I think if I remember correctly, by the time I started, it had been a few months since the whole thing happened, since the whole thing started. The first couple of months I was so afraid because we didn't know much about the virus, and I was very afraid, and I was mostly staying home. But the channel later became a way for me to kind of therapy for myself, a way to socialize when I didn't have the time to socialize with people in person, or time, I didn't have the will. I didn't want to go by train, and I was a bit scared. Because remember, back then we didn't know that much about the virus, and it was still considered way more dangerous than it is today. So yeah, the channel was a very important way for me to kind of get my social needs met, or the live streams I should say. So a lot of you people often say that my channel helped you during COVID, but it actually helped myself a lot as well. And also, yeah, 5 years ago my wife was very pregnant. My daughter was born in August, so just a little bit after I started streaming. That was also kind of nice to get, I mean, being in the baby bubble is nice and all that, but it was also nice to have a kind of a way to get a bit of headspace away from that, which also my streams helped me with. Okay, so now we're here, Kanda station, one stop away from Akihabara. Been kind of a while since I subscribed to this channel by accident, but this dude's literally posted 955 videos of just walking Tokyo. Yeah, that's what I do. That's my job. That's my duty. Is it 955 live streams or videos? So that means we're getting close to the 1000 video anniversary. That also deserves some to be celebrated once we get there. Some of you, yeah, good to see G-Man AG. So you basically started when I started live streaming. Yeah, a lot of things have happened. Like I said, I've been very happy and very fortunate to have this little outlet of mine where I can just, whenever I need to take a walk, which I need to do quite often, obviously, 955 times in 5 years, to know that there's always a bunch of you happy to join me and to make the walk a little bit more social and friendly. Do you ever think that people will be watching these videos 500 years from now to see how Tokyo once was? Yeah, that's one of the things that kind of motivates me and inspires me to. I see it as a pretty big conservation effort that hopefully at some point might turn out to be quite valuable. Thank you, Billman. Here's to help reach 10 years. Yeah. Let's hope we will get to the 10-year mark I don't see why not. I don't have any plans to stop doing this. And hello, Luke. Is Minnie almost 5 already? Yes, Olive. She's turning 5 this August. She's turning 5. She's a fun little human being, and she just got a new hobby. She loves bowling. We went bowling twice in the last week. She saw it. She saw it on some cartoon, and she said that she wanted to try that. So I actually took her to a bowling place near our house, and she loved it. And then 2 days ago, so we went there in the weekend, just the two of us, her and me, and we had a really wonderful time. It was so much fun. And yeah, ever since then, she's just every day like, I want to go bowling again, I want to do it again. So 2 days ago, she actually had to go to the dentist because she was getting some stains on her teeth. And we knew that would gonna be a little bit maybe scary for her. So we were like, yeah, please do your best now, and if you're good, we can go bowling afterwards. And she did. She did. She behaved very well, and we did go bowling, and it was a lot of fun again. There's the Chua line, which I'm not following on this walk, but I've been following those trains a lot lately. Yeah, it's so cute. I mean, a 4-year-old in the bowling alley, and she's using this slope. Sometimes she tried to kind of throw the ball by herself, but it moves so slow and she gets so little energy, so it barely knocks out any of the pins. So she uses slope as well. But yeah, it's very cute. Thank you, SLO722. Thank you so much. Oh, Olive, you even have your own bowling ball. Nice. I should maybe get my daughter one as well. GF Handel, watched you daily when I was hospitalized back in 2021. You really helped me to recover. Oh, thank you. That's wonderful to hear. I'm always very humbled to hear that my walks actually mean something to others. That means a lot to me. Happy 5th anniversary to you. Sorry, but I gotta go. Okay, no worries. Thank you so much for tuning in and for the super chat, and thank you, Eric, as well. Wow, you guys are very generous today. That's lovely. You might almost cover my new gear, which I will soon reveal. No, it was a little bit more expensive than the super chats I got today, but yeah, still. Would like to know which countries these viewers are from. Oh, that I think we can quite easily find out. Let me take a look here at my analytics. Audience. Geography. So here are the most common countries. Japan, United States, strongly in the lead, and then followed by a bunch of different countries. Quite a big spread, a lot of variety. But yeah, it's interesting that Japan is on top, although I don't really have many active Japanese viewers in the chat. I mean, there's Taira, there's Yamaguchi-san, and maybe a handful of others, Daniel and Yuka, Lemmy. But if you're a Japanese viewer who is watching this and you haven't yet said hi in the chat, please do so. Nihongo de mo ii. Screen reflection reveal. So thanks to tariffs, I will never get a pocket tree. Yeah, it's not easy being an American right now. I'm suffering with you, Billman. Hopefully things will get better after next election. What do you think about South Korea? What do you think? Well, I spent 3 months in South Korea. When I first came to Japan, I was on a tourist visa. So I was here for 3 months and then I had to leave. I went to Korea and I was just planning to stay for like a week in Korea, but I actually liked it so much. So I stayed for 3 full months in Seoul and I had a great time there. But this was a long time ago. This was back in 2008. Haven't been back a lot since then. I think I've been like 2 or 3 times visiting since then. But I always enjoy it. I always enjoy the people, the food, and yeah, would love to go more often actually, but international travel is not super easy when you have a 4-year-old. But lovely place. Would love to stay there again. Yeah, Joseph. Well, as you all know, I try to stay away from politics on this channel, but I think it's pretty obvious that I'm not too fond of the crazy person running the world right now, or more like ruining the world. So we're in Akihabara, and my first live stream was actually pretty short. It ended here in Akihabara, and I actually plan to end this live stream here in Akihabara as well, because I do want to shoot another video today, and actually have a photo shoot later today. So I need to go back all the way back home and then back into the city before my shoot, because I didn't want to lug around all my equipment. It's too heavy. But let's see if we can find a place to sit down, and I can give you a little new gear reveal, and we can talk a little bit more about the future. Need for gray hair compensation fund. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. I kind of want to do a little sweat reveal, but I don't know, not here and now. But I'm really soaked in sweat. I'm dying to go to somewhere where there's air conditioning. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Remember when I started streaming? Back then, this place was called Club Sega. Times have changed. Mr. Miyazaki, good to see you in the chat. Back in the clay, did I miss much? Ah, you did, yeah, you missed half an hour. But it's okay, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here for my new gear reveal, which I will do as soon as I find a place to sit down. 5 years ago, it's hard to remember, but it was 0 tourists in Japan. That's crazy. Now it's like only tourists here. Pretty much. And not just in Akihabara, but in many other neighborhoods as well. Thank you, Young Galang. Wow. You're all so nice today. So I think, wait, now I'm a little bit confused. I come to Akihabara a lot, but okay, there we go. Yeah. So I will head. I have an idea where to sit down. Garfield, you subscribed to me in March, so just a little bit before I started live streaming. Wow. But actually, that was like the peak of my channel. When I was getting the most views was before I was live streaming. Then I was the kind of YouTuber who got like 50,000 views of a video in like just a day or two. So, but back then there was very little kind of interaction between me and my viewers, and I also felt that that kind of videos was getting a little bit boring to make. So I tried something new, which was these live streams, and now I'm having kind of somewhat, not, I wouldn't say similar, well, somewhat similar feelings about live streaming. I mean, I still enjoy it, but I'm also realizing that I probably can't push this concept much further, and I kind of want to do something else. So that's why I'm also considering adding some new types of videos to the channel. You've seen a little bit of that with my experiments in the last months. But by the time I come back to Japan, I plan to have it a little bit more sorted out. Oh, and thank you, Garfield. Thank you. Very nice of you. Everybody's so generous today. Wish if all my streams were like this, then I could do this almost for a living. I think we will turn right here at the next crossing. $10:30 in Akihabara. A lot of stores are still not open yet, but some are. Game centers are open, but most of the electronic stores they open at 11. Yeah. On weekends they open at 10. Still remember your live walk from Tokyo to Yokohama. Yeah, let's see. I hope I can redo that one in the autumn. That's really one of the series I want to revisit. I've only done that once, but it was pretty great. So I think when I come back in Japan and when temperatures are starting to cool down a little bit again, then that should be possible. Do some of you remember when I bumped into a drunk guy here? I was sitting on those stairs there and had a little break, and then a drunk Japanese guy joined me and started chatting with me. That was fun. Anyway, since it's a 5-year anniversary, let's get a luxury coffee at Tully's instead of just a vending machine or a conveni coffee. And we can sit down here at one of these tables and I can tell you a little bit more about what new toys I got. Yes, Mr. Miyazaki, you've been with me for a really long time. Thank you so much for that. Konnichiwa. アイスカフェラテのトールサイズお願いします。あ、グランデすみません。はい。こちらでお過ごしですか？はい。260円。はい、スイカでお願いします。画面タッチお願いします。はい。お願いします。アイスグランデラテ。はい、ありがとうございます。はい。I have to wait for my coffee, but I'll wait outside so I can talk with you without feeling too awkward about it. Jimbo Jumbo, you were here back in April. Yeah, I don't know. I'm always struggling to find a place to sit down in Akihabara because this place, for some reason, I always just forget that it exists. But it's quite nice. It's not too super easy to find a place with outdoor seats around here. Let's see if my coffee is done. Not yet. Yeah, you've been here for a very long time. Didn't you get like I don't remember the number of months, but it was quite an impressive number on a live stream just recently. Hey, how's your day going so far? You're talking to me? My day is good. I mean, I'm walking. That's always fun. And I'm live streaming and I'm waiting for coffee. So, Okay, so let's see, where can we sit down? Let's sit down here. And let me put my camera down. There we go. Billman, member for 53 months. Wonderful, thank you. Okay, so thanks everybody for joining me on this anniversary stream. Quite short, I know, but like I said, I have quite a lot of things to do today. And actually, I wouldn't have gone into Central City now unless it was because of this anniversary stream, because I felt like I should just redo the same walk as I did five years ago. It would be too boring to make another, I don't know, Futako Tamagawa stream on my anniversary. So here we are. Anyway, so what I wanted to show you is let me dig it out for you. So here's my new toy, DJI Osmo Action, an action camera. I haven't had one of those. Well, I did have one a long time ago, but I haven't really used it much. But this one hopefully will get a little bit more use. And so the thing that I ordered for it, I ordered a lot of stuff, including like this kind of like just bar so I can use it. I will actually try using it for a walking video today as well. It probably doesn't make much sense to use this for walking videos as the Osmo Pocket should have much better image quality, but anyway. But I did order a bike mount for it. So finally you will get those biking videos that some of you have been asking for a long time. We'll see how it goes with those, but at least I will try to make one and just see if it's something I enjoy. I will not live stream those though. No, it's not a 360, it's just a regular action cam, but it's a pretty new one, and from the reviews I read, the image quality is quite decent. So yeah, bike mount, and of course I already got a neck mount for it, so I will use that when I shoot those kind of POV style street photo videos, which I hope to make more of in the future. That's actually one concept that I want to continue with and try to evolve into something better than the little attempt you've seen so far. And yeah, another good thing about this is that it works, since it's DJI, it works with the mics I have, so that's pretty neat. That might come in handy at one point. So yeah, pink shorts bike video. Expect one of those pretty soon. So yeah, now you know that. I've always been against action cams because I really don't like this kind of fisheye look. These days you can kind of get rid of that with some settings. You can actually choose, but then you get like a crop and it impacts image quality and whatnot. But anyway, action cam doesn't have to equal fisheye anymore, which I recently learned, and that's good. So I'm excited to try this out. Hopefully it will be another useful tool in my arsenal of equipment. I need a pink helmet, yeah. But yeah, let's end this stream with a little, I don't know, little Q&A session or whatever. I might as well keep the stream running as I'm enjoying my coffee, which is actually, this one is very nice. Maybe it's because it's so hot and I was so thirsty, but much more tasty than the Konbini coffee, that's for sure. Oh yeah, if there's anyone having any questions about Japan, Tokyo, me, this channel, feel free to let me know. Biking videos could involve biking in a ditch. Yeah, it could, absolutely. Wow, beef flew right in your mouth. Wow, that sounds really nasty, Jari. Did you get stung, or did you spit it out before it got angry with you? When will you go back to Sweden? So I will go back to Sweden on when is it? On the 10th, July 10th. So what's that? That's exactly 2 weeks from now. And we're coming back to Japan towards the end of August. So at least we will dodge some of the hottest and stickiest time, but it will be pretty bad by the time we come back here. But usually towards the second half of September, things start to get more enjoyable again. So then maybe I can do longer walks again. T Off-Road Explorer channel. Yeah. Have you ever thought about doing other contents besides walking? Well, if you've looked at my channel during the last month, you can see that I've tried a few other kind of things, including the photography, POV photography videos, and I also posted like a kind of cinematic night video. I kind of want to do more of those kind of stuff, but the thing is that those kind of videos just takes more patience and planning and time, which are three things that are in short supply in my life. But hopefully, yeah. I'm planning to do more in the future when I come back. Oh, back in the clay. Are you still in Japan? Let's see, what are you saying? A book. I just want to say a big thank you for all the walks the last 5 years. So much Tokyo walks emptiness during the time you were in Sweden. Thank you. Yeah, I know. A lot of you, plenty of you missed me in Japan while I was in Sweden. Maybe a photo adventure tour. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let me know. You can contact me directly and we can see if we can manage to figure something out. Nick says, yes T, many thanks for 5 years of great walks, of which I watched for about 4 years. Thank you. You'll be back July 1st. Okay, yeah, let's see. I might be quite busy the last week before we leave, but yeah, let's see. Hopefully we can figure something out. ビールが美味しい季節ですね。そうですね。残念ながら今コーヒー飲んでるけど、この季節絶対ビールが美味しいですね。Should check out those bicycle mounts while you're there. Yeah, the number of weird mounts for action cameras it's never ending. So I got this, like I said, this kind of necklace mount, so wearing the camera around my neck. I am considering getting a head mount. I am just not sure. I mean, they both look super goofy, so I guess it doesn't really matter which one I choose. But I'll try the neck mount for now. I feel that it's a little bit more comfortable maybe. But I also think that maybe the head mount is better for photography videos, because otherwise my arms will just be in the frame when I take pictures. Evening walk の時はビールを飲んでください。はい、わかりました。I learned the difference between biru and biru this week. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, you shouldn't mix those two up, Brad. Evening walks are always so nice. I know. It's just that it's very difficult to make evening walks when you have a small child. I'm not kidding when I say that pretty much every night I'm thinking that after putting my daughter to sleep, I'll go out and do a little evening video. Pretty much every evening that thought passes through my head, but equally often I just fall asleep myself when putting her to sleep, and then when I wake up I'm too tired and it's too late. So yeah. So what is the difference, as Nick posed? So biru means building and biru means beer. So yeah, quite different things. It would be strange if you wanted to get a beer and they offer you a building instead. Or vice versa, if you're planning to buy a house and all you get is beer. That would be a bit of a letdown. Anyway, I finished my coffee. We're getting close to the 50-minute mark, okay. But yeah, a little bit short stream today, sorry about that. I wish I could do a longer one on this special day, but like I said, I have a lot of things to do today, including a pretty big photo shoot later, so had to keep it short and sweet. it's 10. Matane. Armband mounts. Armband mount. I mean, then I must keep my arm really still to not, or you would all get motion sickness. Not sure how practical that would be, to be honest. One idea is just to mount the camera on top, or mount the action camera on top of my regular camera and just have it hanging around my neck. That could work. Anyway, thank you so much. I'll see you all soon again. Hopefully in an evening walk involving a biru sometime soon. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Hej då. Auf Wiedersehen und Matane. Tschüss.